I'm waiting for you to.
Welcome back to Leonard Brothers Game. I'm David.
I'm John.
And we're going to show you a little bit of a fun glitch that we had just after our last recording. Yeah, that face is not supposed to look... Oh, whoa. That's not supposed to happen at all. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't you already have this conversation?
No, well, no, I needed to convince her.
Oh, convince her to do that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's,
Maybe she has some makeup on. She's a ghost. Oh, false teeth.
Something
And,
very bizarre.
big contacts.
Okay, yeah. I maybe leave the place and come back in and see if it's still that way.
I'm not gonna bother with that.
You're not gonna bother? Okay. Nah, that's not
I
bad.
convinced her to help in the fight.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. Pretty much, yeah.
Because if there's anything I'm good at, it's diplomacy.
Well, at least this character, you know, it's
Yes.
quite.
I'm quite the sweet talker.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Easy beat.
Alright, Easy Pete. Gotta convince him. Dynamite. Woohoo! I like blowing stuff up. Yeehaw. Oh, yeah, but you can't do it because you don't have the... Yeah.
I have knowledge and explosives.
Nope. So that's another nice thing, at least between this and Fallout 3. In Fallout 3, you didn't necessarily know whether you were going to succeed or not, but this...
True.
It gives you a percentage. It tells you what stat you need to build up on.
That way you don't just auto-fail.
Yeah, yeah. So you can back out and say, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, this is what I need to work on first, and then, but of course, by that point, you're not going to need it anyways, because, you know, you'll have done what you need to, and that's nice, you know, also, you don't have to, convince everybody. In fact, I don't even think you really need to convince anybody. I mean, obviously, it's just, you know, for extra XP and stuff, if you have the stats that you can do all this convincing.
Oh yeah, maybe I should ask if he has a magazine about explosives too.
Might want
that
to.
could be helpful.
Yeah.
Aid.
Might want to buy a few doctor's bags, because, you know.
Salesman, we're gonna bartering, but
I mean, if you break any, you know,
No,
limbs and stuff,
yeah.
you want a doctor's
bag.
Yeah. And hopefully you'll have increased your medicine enough that you can do some of this stuff yourself, at least better. Do you have the leather armor equipped there?
No, I have the jumpsuit.
You want jumpsuit?
Well, I haven't really been in big combat yet. So
oh, you want to do that before you get
I'm
the armor.
still convincing people.
I know you're still convincing people, but you know, I mean, once you get into significant combat, you do not want that to.
Yes.
Pleasure doing business with you.
All right, fine.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Find it funny on here this news aggregator being
What's it called?
Pulse.
Pulse?
Pulse.
What are you using it on?
I'm using it on my Nexus 5.
Your Nexus 5?
Yeah.
What your service are you using?
On T-Mobile.
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 Wow. If anybody wants to pay us, that'd be great.
Sponsor.
Sponsor. Anybody?
Wouldn't that be nice? Anybody? Google? Okay, Google.
Please?
No? Okay.
Money.
Anyways. Yeah, that would be nice. But most of the comments on here, because it's so close to New Year's, there's like, you know, ways to get over New Year's hangovers. And explaining what is a hangover. It's like, how many people really got particularly drunk last night because it's New Year's? Like, what you know.
Okay.
Doc Mitchell. And you kind of don't have any clothes there, or they're all just...
No, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. He's just... Okay.
In the shadows.
In the shadows. Ah. It just makes it look like he's not being properly generated there. So much fun. Anyways, you know, if you want to basically go through a summary of what you're trying to do here, John, since you know the plot pretty well.
I don't.
This is the town of Goodsprings, and they got this guy holed up in the... Like a gang coming...
Part of the Powder Rangers.
Powder Rangers, yeah.
Go,
Not
go,
Power
Rangers.
No. Are you good with Oh, you can, yeah, crazy. Okay. You got science. That's good.
Oh yeah, I can only do one thing like per day with them.
Yeah, true. Well, you always need more stim packs, even though they're not as useful in this difficulty. Hardcore, yeah. So, anyways, there was also this announcement on here that apparently The Rock is working on a DC movie for this year. Don't know what. But he's already been announced. He's working on the remake of Conan the Barbarian. People are
Okay.
just like, how can you replace Arnold Schwarzenegger? It's like, well, how hard is it if you're a big, bulky, muscular guy? Pretty much anybody can replace Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Be careful there. Be careful.
Especially as governor of California.
Be careful there. Be careful.
Yeah, it should be like, Jesse Ventura versus Schwarzenegger kind of thing, I don't know. And also his like top 10 lists and stuff. At least a lot of people have the Stanley Parable in their list of top 10 games of 2013.
True.
And of course BioShock Infinite. Also a good choice. Are you okay, John?
Camera angle.
Camera angle. Oh, you're trying to fix it.
There
There
we
we go. There we go. Push the right button. That'd be helpful. Of course, there's all kinds of stuff back here you didn't pick up. Right? I mean, I thought there was like, more stim packs. Yeah, there you go. Floor save. Oh, dude. Next level up. Put some more points in lockpick.
Truly.
Yeah. Which should happen after this next battle. I mean, usually you get to at least level 3 or 4.
Wasn't there a button for a light on your Pip-Boy?
On the Pip-Boy? I think square?
That's for your gun.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe a circle? I know
That's
it's
to bring
something,
up the
but that's
Pip-Boy.
bring up the Pip-Boy. Okay. I can't remember. It's been so long. I know there was one. Like you held the button down, and it would pop up with a little light. Like maybe it's... Yeah, there we go. Ah.
Much brighter.
Now it's extremely bright. Oh, boy.
Me likey.
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff. I suppose we could also discuss, now that we won't get any more Doctor Who for another 8 months, what we're hoping for with Peter Capaldi and what they'll do with Season 8.
A lot of people are hoping that, considering Peter Capaldi's previous roles, that he'll be the first swearing Doctor. I'm not hoping that. I'm not. I mean, I suppose it would be kind of funny, but...
Yeah, it only goes so far before what little we did get to see of him. I think he'll probably take a safer route. I mean, despite all the scary things that go on, I mean, generally, I think if I had seen the Weeping Angels as a child, I would probably be like, emotionally scarred.
At least 6, Joe Cobb included.
But generally, I think is going to be follow along the same lines. I think more the issue will be like the young women who got into Doctor Who because of guys like David Tennant or Matt Smith that are considered rather handsome, gentlemen, and young and brash and stuff. And well, he's just he's older. He's like in his 50s, so the dynamic is almost the same as it was from the very beginning with William Hartnell and his granddaughter Susan. The age difference between him and his companion.
Well, not really. Like, his granddaughter Susan's supposed to be like 16 or something
16,
like that. She was
yeah.
still in high school.
Yeah, I guess.
She's supposed to be a high school teacher.
Yeah. So not quite that bad, but still, if there was any sort of relationship to be suggested between the Doctor and Clara, it's got to go now at this point. So what did you fail?
I did not change my armor.
Yeah. Well, I
Like
told
you
you.
told me
I
to.
told you, change your armor. You're gonna get killed. You don't want to get killed.
Oh yeah. Did I fail at what now?
Well, weren't you supposed to convince him to work with you? Wasn't
Huh?
there-
No, Joe Cobb's one of the
Joe
bad
Cobb's
guys.
just pure
He was the
bad
one that
guy.
was looking for the guy who was trying to help.
Okay, I see. I understand. Kill him too, yeah. Powder ganger.
Why would you bring
A knife to a cleaver
cleaver
to a gunfight. I mean, if you're Trogdor, you can
Yes,
chop through
Trogdor.
just about anything. Yeah.
Too bad he didn't make Trogdor as my character. I would have been something.
Yeah. I think in the long run, your luck is going to certainly help you out there. Once you get ridiculously rich and you're able to afford whatever upgrades and things you want. Because I think weren't there some things that you could, if you had enough caps, buy power upgrades and stuff.
Possibly. Oh, idolized by them. Nice.
Idolized. Ooh, well, yeah, you did good things for him. You're not
Yes. I'm famous.
It's just the problem.
I will be our king.
With like the trophies in the game too. There, you could only please so many people. If you're gonna be happy with one, you're gonna be offending the other, and so you had to have multiple playthroughs of the game in order to get all the trophies and all the playable options. Because you would obviously, by siding with one faction,
Did have what was left of the
completely alienate yourself from the other one. You couldn't make everybody happy.
True.
all your help.
And since we're coming to the end of another episode, until next time, happy